Islamic Education Center. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, sir, for inviting me.
Well, you know, we had a little bit of a problem last night on TV, and I'm hoping that, A, with the fact that we have more time today and the fact that you're here, maybe you can help solve the problem. I want to just ask you some very direct questions, and I was having a hard time last night getting a straight answer out of you, and I'm hoping today you can maybe shed some light on your comments and some other issues.
That's in your side, which I appreciate. But in my side, too, let's not make it like a kindergarten class, only yes or no. You just said it to me generously. You're going to give me more time to explain, and I will try to focus and enlighten some of the points that was not clear. So please, let's have it friendly, and let's have peace with each other and with God. Go ahead, sir.
All right, I believe in peace with God. That's a good thing. I'm not against that part. For example, when you said before the Democratic National Committee winter meeting, help us to stop the war and violence and oppression and occupation. This is a very simple question.
Yes.
Who are you calling oppressors and who are you calling occupiers?
Okay. If you would see the beginning of the praying, I was talking in the language and the faith of our father Abraham and Moses and Jesus and Muhammad. So I was talking in that language, the biblical language, which is God is against war. It says in the Bible, it says in the Quran, it says in the Torah. God against violence, against evilness, against occupation, against imposing, against force. God is with peace and love.
Yeah, but you supported the toppling of Saddam Hussein early, sir, so you supported the use of military action.
Not really. I supported the removal of Saddam.
Okay, but the only way you're going to do it is through force.
Of Iraqis. I supported the removal of Saddam through Iraqis themselves, and we are able to do it, just like you.
But wait a minute. But you supported the military action to remove Saddam. You supported that action.
No, sir. I supported the removal of Saddam and the exchange of the regime, but not war and occupation. I supported the liberation. There is much different because there is. I know you don't have time. There is four kind of direction for that war. Some people support the removal of Saddam.
But here's the problem we're getting into again today. I ask you a simple question. Yes, you did talk about Abraham, Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad. You did say that. But you said at the end of your prayer, and help us to stop the war, the violence, the oppression, and occupation. I'm asking you a very simple question, and you refuse to answer it. Imam, who were you calling oppressors and occupiers?
As I told you, when we put the rules and regulations and law of Abraham and Moses and Jesus and Muhammad on the ground, on this globe, you will see so many places there is an occupation. As I said yesterday, there is almost 1/3 of the world is occupied by the other, and God doesn't like it. Jesus, Abraham, Moses, Muhammad doesn't like it. We have to leave the freedom to the people. As a matter of fact, God says, I created my people free. Why you take this freedom?
But that's not what you said. I have to go to your, I have to go to your words. You said, and help us to stop the war and violence, oppression, and occupation. Sir, why don't you just admit it? You were calling America an oppressor nation, were you?
You are not expert in the biblical language. You are only a politician. You paid to say so. You paid to talk like this.
Sir, I'm paid by nobody to talk anyway. These are my heartfelt opinions.
Taking one side, but let's make it peaceful, more peaceful. Let's just satisfy that. You know what, my friend? I've been in this country for 50 years. And I love this country. I have 5 children born in this country. I'm a citizen of this country. Actually, I work 7 years in the government, and I just love this value of this country, the systematic value, the freedom value, the democratic value. Let's not abuse it. Believe me. You know, one time Colin Powell said, let's not wait for somebody from the cave to teach us Islam. Let's take advantage of tens of thousands of American Muslims here in this country. So let's learn from each other.
All right, let me ask you a question.
The last enmity, my friend, please.
Yeah, but you see, you don't answer a question and you want to go on and give a speech. Wait, but here's my next question. Hezbollah, is it a terror organization, sir?
You've been paid to say this word.
Sir, I'm not gonna allow you to lie about me. I'm not paid anything by anybody. I give my heartfelt opinions to my audience, and it's insulting to me. I have not insulted you to suggest that I'm being paid to give my opinion. So please don't insult me. I'm asking you a direct question, and I'd like an answer. Will you admit that Hezbollah is a terrorist organization?
No. Sir, I am an Iraqi American. Ask me about Iraq. Don't take me back to Lebanon. Don't take me back to Israel. I am an Iraqi American. Ask me about American.
I'm going to ask you again. Will you
answer it for you?
I want to ask you again. Will you acknowledge that?
Well, see, again, back to the same way. Okay, you give me my time. All right? Ask me any question.
Okay, I'm going to ask you. This is a yes or no question. Is Hezbollah a terrorist organization? Yes or no?
Okay, wait a minute. You promise me you don't interrupt me?
If you get, I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal with it. I won't interrupt you if you first give me a yes or a no to that question.
See, again, we are back to the kindergarten class.
Not kindergarten class. I'm wondering if you're a supporter. Do you support Hezbollah?
See, here you are. God, my witness, you are breaking the law and you are accusing me. And let's get
breaking the law.
Let's get revenge, because you are breaking the peace of this world. You wanted to create animosity between religions, Christian and Muslims and Jewish. And I'm
all right. Let me ask. I think your answer speaks about. What do you think of Ahmadinejad and his denial of the Holocaust? Do you
Iran? Listen. I'm an Iraqi American.
I didn't ask you that. I asked, what do you think of Ahmadinejad? Do you think he's an anti-Semite?
Sir, you designed this question. You ask me one question and I give you God, let's get witness, and let the whole world in America witness it. Give me any question you want, but give me time.
Okay, here's
yes and no.
Here's the answer. Here's the question. Do you think Ahmadinejad is an anti-Semite? Do you support Ahmadinejad?
I'm not going to answer you unless you just throw the question. And
I'm waiting for your answer.
Don't tell me yes and no. Don't tell me yes and no. Just give me the question. I will answer it. Now, it's your turn. Please give me the question and give me my time to answer it, please.
I'll ask you two questions at once, considering we've had 4 minutes of you ducking the question. Here's the question.
See, ducking the question, this is an insult. See, I said respect me to respect you, my friend. You are a Christian man. Let's follow Jesus' rule. If you are a Jewish, let's follow Moses' rule. Let's just follow God's rule, not insult each other.
I'm not insulting you. All I'm doing here is asking you a question. Do you support? Do you think, two simple questions, do you think Hezbollah is a terrorist organization, and do you think Ahmadinejad is an anti-Semite when he...
People like you, my friend, you are playing with fire.
Why am I playing with fire?
Honest to God, you need to bring the peace to this world. You need to bring God to this world. You are out of the spiritual circle. You're just playing politics. And the world is really burning. Let's cool it down. Let's go back to the law of Abraham and Muhammad and Jesus and Moses.
Okay. I'll ask you again as kindly. I'll ask you kindly. I'll ask you again.
Nobody. Just let
one of the biggest problems, Imam, that we have is called terrorism. And we have groups that are funded like Hezbollah to the tune of $100 million a year by Iran. They are two of the biggest terrorist organization supporters, sympathizers in the world. And I'm asking you some very, very simple, very basic questions. Anybody that I think ought to be able to answer. And that is, do you think Hezbollah is a terrorist organization? And Ahmadinejad, who has denied the Holocaust, do you think he is an anti-Semite? These are simple questions. Can you answer them?
You belong to a minority of people burning the world. You just have to come back to God. Go read the Bible. Go read the Torah. And let's talk, is that the language, is that the behavior of Jesus and Moses? You are really away of your faith. So let's go back to the moral value of the Bible. And let's see, does the Bible teach us to insult each other like that? We are a Muslim, 1.5 billion, just like the Christian. Is that the way you aggravate each other, provoke each other? You are really making God mad at you, making Jesus mad at you, making Moses mad at you. Let's come back to you now.
All right, so your point is that I'm making God, Jesus, and everybody mad at me because I asked... Hang on a second. Because I asked you a simple question. If Hezbollah is a terrorist organization, God is mad at me?
Yes. You know, where is it? Give me time. I will answer it. But let's respect each other. The problem is you are humiliating me, and God is against that. Jesus against that.
I'm not humiliating you. I think, sir, you are clearly overreacting. And I think I've asked you a very simple questions in a very respectful way. And I'm asking you very respectfully again, do you think Hezbollah is a terrorist organization? And do you think Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, the president of Iran, is an anti-Semite when he denies the Holocaust?
Quran. You are against Prophet Muhammad. You are against the faith of Muslim. You are against Quran. And God is my witness. And God's going to get mad at you. Jesus is going to get mad at you. You are working against the unity of the world.
And what have I said? What have I said, sir?
And Jewish and a Christian. You are working against America. You are disturbing the peace between East and West. You are really, you are the anti-peace person.
I'm the anti-peace. You're the one that called. Hello? Hello?